Yo, what's cracking everyone? Ericship 111 here, and with E3 just around the corner, we have all speculated as to what Expansion 2 will be. I have seen many suggestions ranging from Goodwood, Japan, and all the way to Hot Wheels number 2. However, the biggest leak you could say is possibly a LEGO expansion. This article by Xbox Y Gen was posted on Reddit a few days ago and began surfacing as a hot topic recently. Some Forza YouTubers have spoken about it, like AR12 Gaming and Jake XVX, but at the end of the day, nothing has really been confirmed. How credible is this source will remain to be seen, but it's the biggest possible insight we may have for Expansion 2. Now, suppose this leak was true, and suppose on Sunday, Playground Games will announce Expansion 2 to be LEGO related, we of course would need some cars to go with the brand new DLC, and there are some real life LEGO cars that would most certainly be suitable for this potential expansion. Starting off with number 1, the McLaren Senna. Weighing more than the real-life McLaren Senna, there are a few components taken out of the actual Senna itself, the driver's seat and the steering wheel. With approximately 467,000 pieces used to build this model, over 5,000 hours went into designing, developing and assembling this LEGO Senna. Unfortunately, in reality, it's not drivable at all, and that's not because of the potential lack of safety, given that it would explode into 467,000 pieces if it crashed, but both McLaren and LEGO just didn't build it to run, but rather as a monument. If this is all true and Playground Games was to bring LEGO cars like this, how would the damage be modeled in the game? Will the performance level be the same as the poster child of Horizon 4? Who knows? Number 2, the McLaren 720S. Now, of course, we know that both Forza and McLaren have a good business relationship together, so it would be ludicrous to not add the other LEGO-built McLaren as well, and that is the 720S. Painted in bright orange, I don't believe that there is an interior in this one unlike the Senna, and I suspect this based on the windows itself, as it's not made of proper windshields but actual LEGO bricks. Weighing around 200 kilograms more than its actual road-going counterpart, it's surprising to know that a LEGO model like this, without all the engineering components to make it go quick, still takes a lot more time to become completed work. With over 280,000 pieces used, the only real parts of this car are the Pirelli P0 Corsa tyres, which are of course way more capable for this McLaren. How will it be built in Forza? Maybe no interior for this one. Number 3, the Honda Civic Type R. Built to promote the latest Honda Civic, this one is even more unique than the other McLarens. You can see with the Type R, even the wheels are made out of LEGO, which ensures me that no, the car will not be drivable, at least in reality. In the world of Horizon 4, of course, this can be modified to make it drivable. With over 320,000 pieces used to construct the FK8, according to the team of 9, well over 1,300 hours was put into making the entire model. What I particularly love about this Type R is that everything is made out of LEGO, including the badges, exhaust, and even the brakes. Number 4, the Chevrolet Colorado. I think it's safe to say at this point that LEGO has become a hot trend when it comes to promoting cars, possibly used as a marketing tool for younger kids to explore their brand, but more so to generate some interest in their actual production car, as a LEGO built model will always be a topic of conversation. So here is another one, this time a large pickup truck that is by far the largest LEGO model on this list. This Colorado is just like the Honda, every piece has been built by LEGO, even the smallest of components, with the replica being constructed from over 334,000 pieces. This is the first on the list to also have a LEGO model which weighs lighter than its production model by a margin of around 700 kilograms. With 18 builders on this project and taking over 2,000 hours to complete, the more I'm diving into this video, the more accepting I am with this next possible DLC. Number 5, the Renault RS17. The last time we saw a Formula 1 car in the Forza franchise was of course Motorsport 7, and since in Forza Horizon 4 there actually isn't any road going racing cars, why not include this Lego built F1? I mean, when we go back to Horizon 3, part of the stigma of the game was actually being able to drive racing cars out in the open road. Now imagine driving a Formula 1 car out in the open road. It would be absolutely insane. Yeah, sure, it may look a little bit Lego-y, but if we can get past that fact, and if we still can retain similar performance as a Formula 1 car, that would be phenomenal. Built with a proper steering wheel and genuine Formula 1 Pirelli tyres, over 600,000 pieces were used to assemble the RS17. Originally built to celebrate Renault's 40th anniversary, it eventually got auctioned off to a buyer who paid 60,000 euros or 73,000 US dollars. Number 6, the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. Here's an interesting one. Unlike the others on the list where companies have built exact replicas of their real-life counterparts, for this one, LEGO have actually taken their 1/8 scale Porsche LEGO model where customers can actually purchase, and they have upscaled the kit to a full-size car. This has most certainly given the Porsche a much more unique shape, which personally I love, and again, if Expansion 2 is LEGO themed, it's these upscaled cars that will set them apart from the other cars. With a fully LEGO built interior, yeah, including the seat and steering wheel. Sure, it may hurt for the driver, but it's a game at the end of the day, and if Playground Games have already gone this far, why not go all out? Number 7 and 8, both the Bugatti Chiron. For number 7, I would love to see an upsized version of the Chiron LEGO kit simply because of the unique shape it possesses, just like the GT3 RS. If you're wondering why the shape is not exactly identical to its real-world counterpart, it's because the pieces in the 1/8 scale model just doesn't have the flexibility to replicate the exact shape of the real thing. But then, when that model gets blown up in size, these imperfections become much more noticeable, which is what makes it more unique. And then the last will of course be the first ever drivable, full-sized LEGO built Chiron. First, let's really appreciate the pattern that the Legos have been assembled. Truly incredible. They're not stacked on top of one another, but in almost like a honeycomb pattern. But what has astounded me about this is the facts and numbers, which you can see on the screen right here, taken from the LEGO website. This Chiron is just incredible. All working parts are built from LEGO, and if this was ever to come into the game, the original motor needs to be the LEGO built one, and then of course we have the option to put the real engine in as a swap. Truly remarkable, and it wouldn't be smart for Playground Games to not have this car in the game if the expansion is LEGO themed. Before you leave, I have something really important I want to say. I don't know how true this LEGO expansion is, and I can imagine a lot of people being disappointed that this is the possible direction Playground Games is going, which there's actually nothing wrong with it. It's just the target audience is not what many have imagined. With that being said, Hot Wheels was great, so maybe LEGO might be as well. However, granted, the two are still very different. I can't say I'm exactly thrilled about this expansion if it is to be true, but we all just have to wait and see for Sunday when they announce what it will actually be, and I'll tell you what, I am certainly excited for that. I'm not going to judge until I've actually gotten my hands on it. But what predictions do you have in regards to Expansion 2? Write them down in the comment section below. I do read them. How many of you guys are actually excited about a LEGO expansion? I'm curious to know, because going through a car list like this, a hypothetical one, even I myself wouldn't mind driving some of these cars if they were to bring it in. And also, if you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to smash the thumbs up button. That would really help me out. And lastly, if you would like to see more Forza Horizon 4 content, including E3 coverage in regards to the game, make sure to click the subscribe button with notifications turned on. That way you won't ever miss out on another video that goes live, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.